Hello, and thank you for watching. Tonight I'm announcing my candidacy for the President of the United States of America. I have a very common sense approach to this. You may not like it. You may like it. It's your choice. It is, after all, it is America, so we have the freedom of choice. I will start out, number one, by saying I would reform welfare, and here's how. You would be required to take a drug test every 2 months before your check would be able to arrive. You may say this is an invasion of privacy. I'll take you back to the golden rule. If you want my gold, you've got to go by my rules. Number two would be healthcare reform. I agree we need something, so here's my approach. If you have insurance, currently have it, then what we will do is we will pay your deductible. At the beginning of each year, you will be zeroed out, and so therefore if you have to go to the hospital for any emergency or medical procedure, your deductible will already be paid for. Number two of that healthcare reform, everybody says maybe we need a free healthcare. Nothing's really for free, so here's my approach on that also. Those who voted in the Affordable Care Act, what we can do is we can build hospitals all across the United States. And we will allow those who voted it in and thought it was such a great idea, we will allow them to take out of their pocket their retirement and their funds, and they can pay to support these hospitals all across the United States. Not allowed to turn anybody away, not allowed to ask for any insurance, and they're not allowed to make a profit. It will be their responsibility to fund it. If they can't fund it, then the doors will be shut. All bills brought before me as president must contain and maintain a solid basis of the subject matter that they represent. If there's any other avenues or any other pork barrel spending that's in them, I will veto them on the spot. End of discussion. Term limits. Hey, simple. You only have 12 years that you get to get done what you need done. After all, you should be able to pull it off if you're a leader. If you, after the 12 years, you will be required to take a hiatus from serving in any level of government that there is. You'll be required to take 5 years off. After that, you can be reelected to anything that has an electability to it in any government office, period. Security for our country. I would beef up our national defense. After all, this is not the time and day to be cutting back. Instead, it is a time to know who our enemies are and where they're coming from and what type of equipment that we're going to have to fight against. Another one that I would immediately address is immigration reform. Hey, look, I'm not trying to be a hard person. Bottom line is, we really just want to know who's here. So what I would do is I would eliminate the dollar amount that is invested in this. All the lawyers that are making money off of trying to get you here legally, they will be turned down and told that they will not be allowed to charge for their services anymore. So in other words, we will just simplify this process. We will make it one sheet that you can fill out, and you can tell us who you are. We will give you a Social Security number, and you get to do like the rest of us. You get to pay your taxes. Last but not least, Social Security reform. I would eliminate this process and the problems that we have in this Social Security with one simple swoop. I would tell Congress that their retirement programs are now part of that. They'll fix it. They're smart. The bottom line is tonight, I want to tell you that if you vote for me, the way I want to look at us is one group of Americans, not diverse races, not all these other programs that we have or different avenues that we have or different social clubs that we have. I want us to all be Americans because after all, if it is our country, we will protect it and treat it as our own. Therefore, I look forward to getting your vote in November as we go to the polls. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless the United States of America. Good night.